I've been living in Israel for 9 years now. It have been 9 very interesting years. I actually came just to study for 3 years, but I'm stuck here since then. Life is too interesting here in comparison to Holland. One of the things I'm doing in life here is teaching Hebrew. I personally think that a language is the key to the culture. So as soon as you know the language, at least a little bit, you can sense much more how the people think, how they feel, how they behave. Also personally, I can do much more with what I have to give to the world here in Israel, in Jerusalem, because this country needs help. I've been working in some projects with Palestinians and Jews, and also Jordanians and Israelis. It is hard work because you see all those people from all over the world living here. It's an amazing thing. It's very interesting to get to know people who are different from you, and also to see in all the differences how close you actually are. You're all people living in this same crazy city. We are now entering the shuk, or souk in Arabic, which is the market. It is usually crowded with people, but since the Intifada, many people are afraid to come here. People don't go so much to crowded places anymore. You can see the best fruits and vegetables here. Just there are no buyers yet. I'm now gonna buy some tomatoes. They look really great. סליחה, כמה זה עולה בבקשה? 4.5. 4.5? בבקשה. תודה רבה. שיהיה לך יום טוב. פרי או ירק נחשב? פרי? This is an Israeli fruit. I had to ask if it's a vegetable or a fruit because it's very specific. It has a very specific taste. It looks like some kind of vegetable, but it is a fruit actually. It's quite nice. You can try it. This is a little bit heavy stuff in the morning. It is especially made for the Jewish holiday that is called Hanukkah. I will ask him why actually they eat it with this holiday, if he knows. סליחה, אתם יודעים למה בעצם אוכלים סופגניות בחנוכה?
בגלל השמן, מה שקורה, בגלל הנס עם השמן, אז כל דבר שעושים אותו עם שמן,
נס חנוכה,
אז זה לא דבר כאילו זה משמח כזה עם השמן.
אוקיי, תודה רבה. מה זה הפרי הזה?
זה תפוסיני.
זה שילוב של מה? תפוז ו... כן? Well, it looks like some kind of orange. It's also called small orange. And you can eat it with the peel, which I never tried. I will try it now. I'm a little bit afraid, but I will try it. Ooh, it's very, a little bit bitter. They put it in vinegar and then eat it. That's what I understood from them. I never had it in that way. You can find the best dried fruits and nuts on the shuk. It's fresh, it's tasty, and many people eat it in the evening after they come back from work. They sit down, eat, drink some tea, and it's very nice. של הטלוויזיה הבוסנית. של הטלוויזיה הבוסנית. אסור? Like in any place, any crowded place, and even not such crowded places, there is security, and they ask for your ID, look at your bag, what you have inside. It's a part of normal life, of daily life. You're used to it, to open your bag, close it, open, close, open, close. That's what's going on here. איך עושים את הפיתות?
מאיפה אתם?
מחוץ לארץ.
אני ראינו שאתם באתם בזמן שיש הפסקה.
We're now entering a bakery. They're making pitas at the moment, so we can see the whole process. This is you can see it. It's what you usually do by hand. The machine is doing it because they're making too many pitas. Then I put it into this machine. Here the small pitas are growing. Again, automatically, this machine is making the pitas flat. Right here you can see the pitas enter the oven to be baked. And right here you see the pitas coming out, ready to be eaten. To the people who are packing them, on the way they are cooled.
זה יוצא חם מאוד, זה מערכת קירור.
You can see here on the sign that some of the rabbis gave his permission that this is kosher, which means that there are very special rules for meat and other food to be kosher. And one of the rules is, of course, that you won't see blood in the meat. By the way, I don't know if you can recognize it, but on the shuk are working Jews and Arabs together. Usually the shops are from Jewish persons and the Arab people are working with them. וידאו מחוץ לארץ, הם יכולים קצת לצלם איך עושים את זה? כן? לא. Falafel is also made from chickpeas. You can see here how it begins. The ingredients put together, all mechanical. The machine is throwing out the falafel and it's baked. People also eat it in the morning. People eat things like that because a lot of people who work here, they come at work already at 3 o'clock in the morning, and of course they are hungry at 7 o'clock in the morning. They want to eat something, so they have some pita with falafel. You can find the great herbs, all fresh of course. It's just even nice to buy it for your house to have all the colors, even if you don't like to cook like me. You have these small streets, very picturesque, very quiet relatively, and it makes you love Jerusalem. To walk around here and to feel like every stone here has its own story, and that is interesting. It's nice. You can find it in many other places. At the other hand, it's also hard. You feel the pressure, you feel the stress of all the different people wanting to be in this place, thinking something about this place, thinking that his or her truth is here, and that is something that makes you love Jerusalem. At the same time, it's very hard to be here because all the conflicts are here, centered in Jerusalem. And I feel, I'm not sure everyone feels, but when I come from the road from Tel Aviv, I go up to Jerusalem, I feel something very heavy above the city. And it's not just the conflict between Arabs and Israelis, it's also between Israelis. Among them, there are so many conflicts, religious people, non-religious people, people from Europe, people from Arab countries. It's a whole miscellaneous of cultures. For me personally, it's very interesting. And in some way I succeeded to stay here because life is not easy here. And when you come to Jerusalem, it's either you like it or you want to run away. And even some people who really love to stay here are just unable to stay because life is too hard. You have to fight all the time. But you know, when you walk around and you meet all those different people, and people are very nice, very helpful, you feel, that's at least what I feel, that I want to stay here if they allow me to stay here, because I think there's a lot to do here, there's a lot to build here among peoples, and there's a lot of joy here also. That's Israel, that's Jerusalem. A beautiful but crazy country.